Hello, my name is Hayden K. I'm doing my listening project number 2 on the song Space Wrangler by Widespread Panic. It was released in 1988 and it's a rock song. It's one of the genres we can do. The instruments used are electric guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, and I think there's bongos. I think that's what it is. Yeah, in the back. Um, for the tempo, it starts off moderate, and then it goes much faster, and then it picks up. I wrote down at the 40-second mark, and then it slows all the way back down at a minute 30, and then it turns into a nice little jam for the next minute or so with higher dynamics and faster tempo, and it keeps on that pattern for a little bit. And then at the 6 minute mark, it becomes just a full jam, and it just rocks. And they have many variations of the song online. Like they have the studio album version from 1988, and then they have a bunch of different recordings of them performing in concerts, and the jam gets longer and faster, and dynamics are louder, and it's all great. And I picked the song because I'm a big fan of the band Widespread Panic, and I do like this song a lot. And it was just kind of the first song that I thought of, honestly, when I heard we were allowed to use a rock song. And let's see how it makes me feel. That's part of it. Yeah, it makes me get into kind of a groove, groovy, I guess. For lack of a better term, because I'm just a fan of jam bands like Grateful Dead and stuff. And I just like listening to rock music for what it is, and this band really appreciates the music, and you hear every instrument doing their thing, and it come together beautifully. And I tell my friends to listen to this music, they end up liking it and stuff like that. And I just like the tempo getting faster, slower, and then it just turns into a jam, and I just love that, how it keeps you on your toes and in and out. It makes you just appreciate the music as an art, it is the art that it is, and it's pretty beautiful. The guitar, Michael Hauser was the guitarist back then. John Bell's voice, you got Dave Schools's bass lines, and it all comes together pretty nicely. So this was a good song to get to dissect, and I'd recommend checking it out. Thank you. My name is Hayden K. Again. The song is Space Wrangler by Widespread Panic.